dangerously close to knocking on the doors of the fraudulent penthouse, and that is the Denver Broncos. Now they host the Cowboys, who have a much more dynamic offense than the Giants did.
Oh, I'm excited for this game. I really want to see if the Denver defense is legit. Believe us, we all make the Cowboy jokes. We're all like, yeah, whatever, blah blah blah. The offense is there. Their defense is horrible, but their offense is there. So Denver is going to have to make sure this doesn't become a track meet, especially the Denver secondary with, last year's, defensive player of the year, Patrick Surtain. If these guys are gonna be able to hang with, Lamb, Ferguson, and these guys, it's gonna be interesting.
Would you go as far as to put the must win on the Broncos right now? Now, because the Broncos aren't necessarily in that situation of win or you're on the brink of elimination, but at the same time, like you said, they also need to prove a little bit.
I would, because of how Kansas City is starting to play now. We all love and want the Chiefs dynasty to die its death, and we can move on, and whoever takes over takes over. But you've got to give the Chiefs credit. They're getting healthy now. They've got some speed at the wide receiver position, so they're gonna start putting up some points. There's no doubt about it. Denver has to win these games, because if they don't, Kansas City will sneak up. Denver, showed some mettle last week, even though it really shouldn't have gotten to that point.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they can hold Dallas, hold them to about 20 points, and pull out a win, I think they're back to what they were at the beginning of the year. Bo Nix is going to have to throw the ball around. He's going to have to throw it around the yard to everybody. He's not going to be able to key in on one guy. Dallas's defense, is the defense that's been for the majority of the season. It may happen, but if I'm Denver, I'm going to hang my hat on my defense, shut this down or slow it down, and then just when you get the chance, you get the opportunities, you score and you get out with the win.